Who are some of the guests we would love to have on the podcast? What scared us as kids that might still scare us a little bit today? Kids bringing drugs to school, and more. Welcome to Purgatory. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I am Spike.
And I'm Mad.
Thanks so much for tuning in. We got our YouTube up and running, Purgatory Podcast. We got our Instagram.
Purgatory Podcast on both.
On Twitter and Instagram. And we just activated on the Anchor app the monthly pledge tiers. You can get on there on anchor.fm. And if you want to support the show, you can get on there and make a one-time donation, or you can do monthly pledges. We're still trying to figure out what we want the pledge tiers to be. I feel like there's a $5 one a month and a $10 one a month. I feel like the $5 one would be cool to have, like at least one or two times, like once a week at least, we just do an email podcast, where we go in and we answer emails directly from pledgers, Mm-hmm. And then I think I want to work something out, kind of like for the $10 a month, like a mug club type thing, like we send a piece of merch, I think, but we're still working that out. But yeah, I just figured we'd tell you guys that the Anchor app is pretty awesome, and they're letting us do that. So, well, what's going on with you, man? What you got going on?
The same old setup, everything on my PC. I was playing some CS:GO with the boys.
Hell yeah. That seems like a pretty crazy game, and the games it's like really, really intense when I've seen people do it.
Yeah, I was playing with this guy who had a 10-year chip.
Oh my gosh.
So he's been playing this game for 10 years.
Just going at it.
I thought it was pretty crazy, yeah.
Yeah, this weekend was Memorial Day. I spent some time with my family. We went out to dinner, cooked out and stuff. Just a good time.
I mean, we did the same. I'm pretty much like hung out with some friends, and then like Saturday and Sunday, just like friends and family, and then Monday was just like a lazy Sunday, pretty much.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's always those are my favorite days ever to have.
Yeah, it was nice. We used to like all the roommates just cleaned the house, and then we just kind of like laid back and like watched the movie. So it was like pretty relaxing, nothing too crazy.
Well, we hope everybody had a safe Memorial Day and remembered the reason for doing it. Like my wife's grandfather was in the military, and we went and visited his grave and put a flower there and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And it was cool to see. There was a lot of families in the cemetery, like way more than I didn't really think about it, but it's Memorial Day, so it's a day where a lot of people visit. Kind of just sends a chill up your spine, unlike there's really people that are out there fighting for us,
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Especially during a time like World War II, where everybody was in it. Like literally everyone from 18 to 35 that was male was in that war.
Yeah. It's crazy to think that, like, I wonder if, like, when they were in it, did they know this was going to be, like, the war, That, like, everyone remembers and, like, they make games about and they make movies about and they just, Like, it was so, it can be remembered forever, I think.
I can't imagine that they did. I really doubt it.
Well, I mean, it was, like, the first war where, like, everyone was really involved and they had, like, nukes and shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, World War I was nicknamed the war to end all wars, but it seemed like Germany didn't really get the picture the first time around.
Dream podcast guest.
Dream podcast guests.
Yeah, I would say pick 3.
Are we talking people that are alive, or like can we go back in time? I feel like we should do. I think we should do alive.
Yeah, let's do alive.
Okay. I'm not prepared. Are you prepared?
Dude, are you kidding me? I was born ready.
Okay, you go first, and then I'll go second. Well, you do. We'll go 1 and 1.
All right. So number 1 dream guest to have on this podcast, my main man, the Penguin, Frank. It's your main man, Danny DeVito.
Really?
Yeah, I think he'd be dope. I've been watching some interviews, and he seems like a nice, funny guy.
Yeah, he does. I just didn't think that he would be like number 1 first out of your mouth.
Well, I mean, like, we got 3, I mean, I got more, but I think he'd be like a solid dude, And I mean, like, I don't know. he's been in the industry for a long time as well, and like he's hung out with like some like classics on like SNL and stuff.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that'd be a good guest. It'd be interesting.
I feel like he would have like so many good stories about like back in the day.
Yeah, he was on SNL and he was on a bunch of different shows and yeah, you're right. He's hung out with everyone. He's probably got stories about smoking a J with everybody in Hollywood, you know. Yeah, solid guest. What's your favorite appearance of his?
Oh, I love him as Frank in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, there's some weird memes that came out of that. Like
Oh yeah.
Suicide is badass.
He's like, I'm gonna say the N-word.
Yeah.
It's like it's just so funny. We quote it all the time.
Yeah, that's a really good show. Suicide is badass. That just cracks me up. And then when he comes out of the couch, fucking naked, naked,
buttered up, and he just like, oh, I'm sweating in there. Dude, yeah, like, he would be such a good. I feel like he'd just be like nonstop laughter with him on here.
Yeah. Well, good one. I think I got one. Mike Tyson.
Oh shit.
I think Mike Tyson would be really fun to have on because he's goofy. Like
Yeah.
he has a good sense of humor, and he's got the way he talks. You know, he doesn't talk super well. And so that people, and he's a boxer, so a lot of people think he's not very smart, but like he is. He's an intelligent guy, and he's funny. Like you see him on a lot of appearances, and he has a good sense of humor. I think he'd be a really interesting guest as well.
I mean, compared to other boxers from that time, he still has money.
Yeah, and
he hasn't wasted all of his money.
And he's not like all punchy, you know.
Yeah.
It seems like he has his wits about him.
Mm-hmm. He does. He seems like a great guy.
Yeah, salt of the earth. No. Still,
my godfather.
Still a convicted rapist, but
Oh really?
yeah, dude. He got convicted of rape, did some time in jail. That's why he went to prison.
Ooh. All right. I think my next one would have to be. I would want someone like very controversial, like someone that's like pretty big up there. I think it'd be nice to have like Logan Paul on the podcast and just kind of like press him, kind of be like, bro, what the fuck were you thinking? You know what I mean? Because I feel like no one's ever asked him that. No one's ever been like, bro, because no matter what, he's never gonna be like number one. You know what I mean? He's always people are always gonna like meme him. So
well,
like,
yeah.
What the fuck were you thinking that day, dude? Like, just it's so stupid, dude. Like you realize you fucked up now, right? Because one thing that KSI said against them was that like he's never gotten his views up close to KSI's. Because if you look, Logan barely gets like almost 1 million, whereas KSI's getting like 3 million.
Yeah. So
like I would like to like kind of like just kind of put him on the burner for a little bit. Just be like, bro, what was going on? Like I don't know. It's just
like
it pisses me off. It's like, bro, you just ruined your image, and you wasted a good opportunity.
I feel like yeah, he'd be a good guest to have. He's got a very very large following.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if his following are the people we want viewing our podcast or listening, but
I mean,
fuck it.
He's bad publicity.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, who am I to say? Yeah, I mean, I'd like to talk to him. I'd like to talk to him. I'd almost look forward more to like the 10 minutes before and after we were recording.
Yeah.
Just to be like, what's
like actually get to know him.
Yeah, like what's this dude actually like?
Yeah. I've heard like people always say like YouTubers aren't the same as they are on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be interesting to see like each YouTuber how they act outside of like the vlog world or the gaming world.
Yeah, and I feel like it's easier for gamers to be different because it's like when they sit down, they can sit down into their persona, you know?
Yeah.
We've talked about this in past episodes, but for vloggers, like their life is their persona because they're vlogging, you know? It's got to be weird because like, and then it becomes like, am I Logan Paul the vlogger or am I Logan Paul the brother, the son, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The person. I think it's fair to say that a lot of them, they get weirder and weirder, and I think that might be part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Are we done with that one, or can I do my second?
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta go with Alex Jones, man.
Oh, Alex Jones, that'd be so sick.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
every single podcast I've seen of his, he was the star, the best episode, at least in terms of entertainment. You know.
dude, he was easily Logan Paul's best episode.
Oh yeah, he's so entertaining. He's the perfect storm of entertaining, controversial. You don't know whether he's insane or a genius. You know, he's just fucking crazy.
He is the meme god.
Yeah, I feel like he's a slam dunk. Gotta get him on, if ever given the opportunity. Like, I would love to have Alex Jones on.
Oh, sure.
What the fuck would you? What would you?
That was a great dude. I don't even know what I'd ask him. I'd probably be like, "Yo, let's play some Fortnite right now."
Yeah, yeah. That was gonna be my question. Is there's so many things you can ask him about. There's literally unlimited topics of conversation. You know.
It's great because he goes down like nothing's too crazy for him. You know what I mean? Like he'll play along and he'll just like start talking about what you're talking about.
Yeah, you could talk to him. You could talk to him about fucking lizard people, or fluoride in the water, or fucking vaccines, or Trump, or Hillary, or it's the perfect storm. He can do politics, he can do conspiracies, he can do comedy. You know, did you see him on the Joe Rogan podcast with Eddie Bravo?
Yeah.
They were talking about flat Earth. That he had me fucking rolling.
He is like so like charismatic, you know what I mean? Because obviously people think he said like these horrible things, but then you see him in these interviews where he's just being himself, I guess, and he's just like so funny.
Yeah, he's a funny motherfucker for sure. Yeah. Alex Jones, gotta have him. And another part of this is in this perfect world where we get to have our podcast guests, I would want to do all the interviews in person. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like record it.
I mean, I would settle for doing a Discord interview or something like that, or a Skype interview, but if...
Nah, fuck that. I'd fly out. I'd be like, bro, where? I'll literally anywhere.
Yeah, because you pay for a $2,500 ticket in hotel and whatever. You know you're gonna make that money back with someone like that on the show.
Dude, for sure. Like you're gonna not just like even making money back, just like the publicity, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like you're whatever you're recording a video or a podcast, it's gonna go up the charts.
Yeah, and even just the experience of Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Dude's fucking nuts, man. Fucking nuts. So far we got Danny DeVito, Mike Tyson, Logan Paul, and Alex fucking Jones.
Dude, that's a nice lineup right there.
Yeah, we could retire.
All right, my third and final one I think would be really good. Is your main man Yeezus, Kanye West.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, if you see him in interviews, he's trying to tell you what he's seeing in his head. And like, I don't know, he just seems very, very like into whatever he's talking about. It's like something that he's talking about, you know what I mean?
You know, now that I think about it, I've never seen him on a podcast.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So this will be like his first podcast appearance. Because I mean, they do like radio, you know, they're always on the radio, or they're doing YouTube video interviews. But I've never seen him like on an actual podcast, so it'd be like nice to be his first.
Why the fuck has he not been on Rogan's podcast?
I mean, who knows?
That's so. He had Elon Musk on his podcast and not Kanye West.
He had Elon Musk smoking weed on his
podcast. Yeah.
Dude, no one's gonna top that. What's next, dude? Get Alex Jones to smoke crack? That was so like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that meme was like, and you know that like they do live stream Rogan, I think, and what am I talking about? They do live stream Rogan, and you know that every Tesla shareholder was watching that. Or every board member was like, "Oh shit, here we go.
Well, they got to stock.
Here we go again." Yo, you know, I'm not gonna take the low-hanging fruit and say it would be Elon Musk for mine. Let's talk about Kanye West more though. Like, what would you talk to Kanye West about? I would talk to him about the Rick and Morty thing for sure.
Yeah, for sure, the Rick and Morty thing. I'd want to talk to him about like, okay, so like when I was like in middle school, me and my best friend, our crush was like Kim Kardashian. We fucking fantasized over her, and like we were just like crazy about her. And then I also loved Kanye growing up, and then so like the two married, and I was like, oh my god, this is like my dream come true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite rappers marrying my crush. You know, I just thought it was like so like crazy. And I don't know. I'd probably just pick his brain about random things.
Yeah, he'd be cool, but like, so what do you make ham sandwiches at home, Kanye? Like, just talk to him about.
Yeah. I'd be like, okay, all right, Kanye, what's better, tacos or burritos? You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
would ask him shit that no one's ever asked him before.
Which drawer do you put your socks in? You go in top drawer, you go in middle, you go in bottom. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, Kanye, do you go sock, shoe, or do you go sock, shoe, shoe?
Oh fuck. I go sock, shoe.
I'd be like, hey, Kanye, speaking about shoes, let me get some Yeezys.
Yeah. Yeah, we're allowing you to be on our podcast. Therefore, give us both a pair of $1,000 shoes.
He would just be great, I think. I think he'd be like my number one, actually.
Yeah, I don't think there's a super wrong answer for any of these guests.
Oh, yeah, not at all.
When you're talking about, I mean, really, the top 1,000 people would all be incredible, you know? You're talking about, like, what if we got Jerry Seinfeld, you know? What if we got fucking Donald Trump? What if we got Barack Obama?
Yeah. I don't know. If you got Jerry Seinfeld, I have no idea what I'd ask him. I'd be like, yo, that B movie was crazy.
What a shit show.
You know what I mean? He's like, what?
Yeah. What's the deal with shopping carts? Like, some fucking dumbass show. I'm not gonna say. Are we ready to move on to mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I have a few in mind, and I'm probably gonna wake up tonight and go, "Fuck! I should have said this."
Yeah, me too.
This
I
person.
for
sure. There's some people like honorable mentions. Like, I'd love to have Joe Rogan just because he's done so many podcasts, talked to so many people. I'd love to have Elon Musk. I'd love to have a million people, but you know what, dude? I want to talk to PewDiePie.
Oh, that'd be a nice one.
I totally 100,000, and not partially. Yes, partially because he's the biggest YouTuber in the world, but also because he just seems like a fucking interesting guy. I mean, he's socially awkward as fuck, so it might be difficult to interview him. Because anytime you see him like on a show, he's really quiet and like out of his element. Because it seems like he's the guy that is in a room by himself talking to a camera.
Yeah, I think he'd be a great one. You could just, it's crazy to me how this random kid was a gamer and then he's the number one YouTuber in the world. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, T-Series has more subs, but that's a corporation.
Yeah, he's like a tuber.
They just made this. It's just crazy to me because I thought it was so weird growing up because even girls in my class were subbed to PewDiePie.
Yeah.
And they didn't even watch like gaming videos.
Yeah, I mean, PewDiePie would be just a lot of fun to talk to. When you're on that big of a platform and you're dealing with that many people, and it would just be interesting to see someone that's transcended YouTube, and now he's like the internet. He is meme culture, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just think that'd be really a super interesting person to talk to. So that's
yeah, for sure.
So that's each of our.
That's quite the fucking lineup. We got 2 YouTubers, 1 boxer, a rapper, an actor.
Well, and then what's Alex Jones? What do you call him? An actor?
Alex Jones is like
a guy.
He's like an internet
conspiracy theorist, I guess. That's what everybody seems to call him, as conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, but I mean, just even more far out. He's more like I would say like an online influencer. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got. Of course, he's a businessman, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you really couldn't just like dumb it down to anything because he does have like his hand in each kind of category.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason I think he'd be really interesting to have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's quite the lineup. We got Danny DeVito, Mike Tyson, Logan Paul, Alex Jones, Kanye West, and fucking, what was my last one? PewDiePie, there we go. Yeah, dude. And I would talk to any of them in any order.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be fucking awesome. We'll work up to it.
I feel like any one of those would be just genuinely good.
We'll work up to it.
One day.
We gotta like archive this one and figure out how to get all of them at the same time. Imagine that fucking episode.
Oh, all at the same time?
Yeah.
The Purgatory Battle Royale podcast.
Yeah. Alex Jones would win.
Alex Jones.
Alex
He
Jones
just pulls out
versus
these Bowie knives. He's like, I've been training for this day my
I don't
whole
know.
life.
I forgot that Mike Tyson was in it though.
They take each other out first.
Alex Jones is not a small man. Like
He's like a little wrecking ball
he's
kind of
a
guy.
big dude. Fuck, man. Yeah, that'd be so much fun to talk to any of those people.
All right, quick question here. Quick question.
Go for it.
All right, out of all the late night the late night show host, you know,
Mm-hmm.
who would win in a battle royale between all of them?
Dude, I gotta go with probably Trevor Noah, bro.
Ooh, but is he specifically late night?
I mean, well, yeah.
I mean like late night host.
Like Colbert.
He hosts the Daily Show, right?
Yeah, but it's like, when does it fucking come on? Like 9, 10 p.m.?
Does it?
To me, it's like Trevor Noah, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Seth fucking Meyers, James Corden, and Conan O'Brien, Stephen Colbert. Yeah.
David Letterman.
Who retired.
Leno.
Who also retired. I mean, are you talking about ones that are hosting now?
I'm talking about like all of them that
have ever hosted. We gotta make it hosting now.
Or fuck it, yeah, even hosting now. Who do you think would win?
I gotta say Trevor Noah. Didn't he come from like South Africa? Where there's
I think so.
Like war and shit.
He's a South African comedian, writer, producer, political commentator, actor, television host.
Yeah, I gotta go with Trevor Noah because he had to worry about someone jumping him with a machete walking to school.
Oh fuck.
What about you? What are you going with?
I don't know. I was thinking about this yesterday. I don't know why. I was like thinking about Jimmy Fallon because he's like, I don't know. He's pretty tall. He's pretty like he looks athletically fit.
Dude, look at his face.
What?
There is no way that dude is taking a punch.
Who, Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
Dude? He's gonna absorb the punch and then rebuttal it.
With how nice he is.
Yeah, he's just so energetic. I feel like he just go eat shit on someone. This is the guy that messed up Donald Trump's hair in an interview. He got to rub.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But fuck that. There's no
comes out.
Either Trevor Noah or the fucking or the goat, man, the old man Colbert. I feel like he's of the age now where biting and eye gouging and like crotch hits are not above him.
He doesn't even care. He's like, whatever.
Yeah. Like you hit at an age. I feel like people hit an age and they're like, fuck it, dude. I'll rip someone's nuts off.
He's like, I don't care. I've seen life.
Yeah. I gotta go Trevor Noah. You really think Jimmy Fallon would win?
Mm-hmm.
Either that or that's the James Corden because he's fat.
Yeah, but that'd be easy. You just fucking push him over and start stepping on his face.
No, his face is protected with fat.
That's why you keep stomping on it. You just keep fucking stomping on
it. No, dude. Because like a lean face is much more stompable than a fat face.
All right, then you just step on his throat.
You know the boxer Butterbean? You ever hear about that fucking guy?
Hell no, but I'm about to look it up right now.
Look him up, dude. He was this big, fat, bald guy that like wasn't athletic, didn't train for fights or anything, and he would just get in the ring and beat the shit out of people.
Oh shit!
And he looks like a thumb. And like when people would fight him, and you know how boxers are like, go to the body, chop down the tree, you know?
Yeah.
When someone's like, when they have 8 inches of fucking fat, insulating,
just like absorbing a bunch.
Yeah, like it never. The whole thing about going to the body is you're like bruising their abdominal wall and their kidneys and shit. When there's when there's a bunch of fat, it's like he's wearing a vest. He's wearing like a protective thing, and so people would punch him in the gut, and he'd be like, I don't fucking care.
He's like lit.
Yeah, so he just.
Oh my god, I'm watching his highlights. He's just fucking clobbering.
Yeah, he was like this no technique, just moving straight forward, knocking people's fucking blocks off. Really fun to watch.
What a legend.
Yeah, but he didn't knock him out in like the first couple rounds. He was fucked.
Yeah.
You'd knock him over with a feather after that.
So really, just got like run around him a couple times.
Fuck it, dude. Let's have Butterbean. Butterbean should be on that list.
Butterbean wins. Let's
Yeah.
give him his own show, but he'll count.
He is in a Squidbillies episode.
No way.
Yeah. He sings.
Butterbeans?
He sings the national anthem in a Squidbillies episode. Yep.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm watching that tonight.
Look that shit up. That is like epic crossover. Adult Swim back at it again with some more epic crossovers.
Back at it again. You know what it is.
If there was a TV series or a TV fucking network that was a douche tuber, which one would it be?
What do you mean?
Like if there was a TV series and they all had every TV series was a vlogger. Which one would be like Rice Gum?
Ooh, Rice Gum would definitely be like
Disney Channel.
No, I think that's more Jake Paul because he literally makes videos for kids. And so it's literally on Disney Channel. I think, Rice Gum would be like, what's like the one where it's all like reality TV shows? Oh, I mean, like, I guess like
MTV.
Like MTV.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, for sure, MTV.
We cracked the code. There it is. The age-old question.
Podcast kind of matching up them.
Yeah, the age-old question that nobody fucking asked ever.
Except us.
That's true though. Rice Gum is totally MTV.
I guess like really everyone in the Cloud House was like MTV.
Yeah.
Like really like, oh, we live in LA.
Oh, we wear Supreme. Me.
Covered in that box logo.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright, folks, you heard it here first. Rice Gum is MTV. We're going to talk a little bit more after the ad break, after we say thank you to our sponsor. How's it going, everybody? This is Spike from the Purgatory Podcast. When Matt and I decided to start this podcast, neither one of us knew kind of where to start or how to distribute it to different platforms, and that's when we came across the Anchor app. Now, Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast because they give you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your computer or your phone. Different creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great, and this was the kicker for me. They'll distribute your podcast with no minimum listenership to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and several more. Now, there's really only one more thing left for you to do if you're looking to start a podcast, and that's get out your phone, open your laptop, download the Anchor app, and go to anchor.fm to get started. All right, my main man, Mad, welcome back from the break. How's it going? Did you get lost while we were gone?
Yeah, I had to go take a smoke break.
Oh, geez. You and your Zippo lighter?
Me and my crack pipe.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
That escalated quickly.
All right, you ready for this weird news?
Dude, I have never been ready for anything but weird news.
All right, so I'll go first. You ever notice how, like, there's people out there on Twitter, like, just critics that just like to, bring you down. They like to just shit on, like, major companies for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
They like to share their opinion. I
Yeah.
guess it's not really a bad thing, but it's kind of, like, annoying when, like, that's all they do.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got this guy, Tony, and he wrote an article on how disgusting coconut water is, especially Vita Coco.
Yeah?
And, okay, so to quote his tweets, he said, "And Vita Coco, don't come at me with your shit pressed, or come with that finest baby coconuts. Your shit is nasty like all coconut water." And then they replied with, like, let us send you some. Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Fuck that. Save that nasty shit for someone else. I'd rather drink your social media person's piss than coconut water."
Oh, my gosh.
So the social media person responded by, she posted a picture of her holding a jar with a Vita Coca sticker on it, and it's covered in some yellow liquid, and she's standing in the bathroom, and she said, "Address?" Boom.
What?
That's how it's done.
No.
He literally said, "I'll send you my piss, dog."
That's awesome.
I mean, I'm surprised that Vita Coco did this, but I think they should, like, it was such a great move. You know what I mean?
That's
Just
fucking
because, like,
hilarious.
there's always people on like Twitter just like shit talking. Like they literally offered to send the guy some free.
That's fucking absolutely fucking hilarious. That's great.
Some like random ass dude. Who is this guy?
Yeah, fuck him.
I thought it was funny because in the picture she's holding it and like they literally go address.
You
like,
know,
I wonder if they fired her or something because I mean that's so out there, you know.
Yeah.
She offered to send this dude pee.
Well, when like, it's always funny because dudes joke about piss all the time because it's so easy for dudes to just piss, you know.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, dude pisses in a bottle, but it's a girl. So then I'm thinking about logistics here. Like,
Well, it's a pretty big jar.
oh, okay, it's like a wide mouth jar. It's not like a beer bottle.
Yeah. So you just kind of squat. If you kind of squat over and just.
There you go, like a pickle jar.
Yeah, like one of those big pickle jars. But I love it. Like she like put like a Vita Coco sticker on it,
and it's full to the brim. It's like one of the giant ones,
no.
and it's
just,
full.
It's like,
so like 8 girls
full,
pissed
dude.
in this thing.
She drank so much coconut water, she's had to fill it up.
No, it was like her and like, all her friends.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
This guy's like a freak. That's like his kink. He's like, oh yeah, let me get that.
And they just, I bet like if you look at, there was just hundreds of addresses. Like every.
Oh god, people on Twitter were like, oh yeah, I'm the guy.
Every fucking weirdo on Twitter that likes coconut water was like, ooh. People are weird, man. Like what?
How do you feel about coconut water?
I've had it before. I mean, it's all right. I had it in Jamaica.
Ooh, fresh.
From a coconut.
From a coconut?
Yeah, this fucking Rasta dude. Yeah, this Rasta dude fucking cut open a coconut with a machete.
Oh, isn't that coconut milk?
No, the water is fucking. There's water and there's milk in the coconut, and I'm pretty sure the milk is with the fat in it. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the water.
I thought you like infused coconut with water to make coconut water. I thought the stuff inside of a coconut was like coconut milk.
I know someone we can ask.
Who?
Okay, Google. Here we go. Coconut water. Okay, fuck this. How do they make coconut water?
How is coconut water made?
On the website medicalnewstoday.com, they say, coconut water is made from the clear liquid inside of green coconuts. It's not to be confused with coconut milk, which is made from the water and the flesh inside of a mature coconut.
Ooh.
To read more, look for the link in your Google Home app.
Dude, get served.
That's technology. We're living in the future.
Get fucking absolutely served on, you little bitch.
So I guess we got our answer. I guess coconut water just comes from green coconuts, and then coconut milk is like with like the shavings of like.
Yeah. Like if you put a can of coconut in the fridge and you let it separate, it'll separate back into the water and the fat.
Ooh.
And you can still get coconut water that way.
It's all right.
And then the other shit's coconut cream.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason for everything. Except for AIDS.
Like coconut butter, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go buy some La Vida Coca fucking coconut water.
I'm kind of craving some coconut water right now.
I'm craving some. Hell yeah.
Send some coconut water to our P.O. box.
Anytime I see a woman holding a jar of piss, I really want some coconut water, you know what I'm saying?
No. I was just we talked about how to actually make it, so I was like, ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Oh. I was trying to bring it around, because, that was the whole topic. But.
Oh, God.
You're like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? All right, you ready for my weird news?
Go take it away.
At 6, an investigation is underway after a 5-year-old boy is found with crack
Can you hear that?
cocaine at Cobbs Creek Daycare. Officials say a teacher's aide at St. Cyprian Catholic Daycare found 22 packs of the drug in a sandwich bag in the boy's pocket. The child told police his father told him to keep the bag in his pocket and to not take it out. We're told that drugs were not passed out to any children.
Why?
Okay, so this guy's dad gave him a shitload of cocaine.
A shitload, dude.
And sent him to school. What the fuck?
I wonder why. Were they gonna like raid his house or something?
Right. I do this every time. I always say, couple things. Couple things here. What did you just message me?
What?
You just sent me a link.
No.
Yes.
No. What are you talking about, dude?
What
What are you talking about? All right, just watch the video, then we'll talk.
All right. I was on a roll. Hey, okay. I always say this. I always say this.
I don't want to interrupt you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Couple things. What?
I always say this. Couple things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So dad is obviously a drug dealer.
Yep.
No one has that much unless they're distributing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he gives it to his little kid, has a kid put it in his pocket, and then
Not even a backpack, a freaking pocket.
Yeah, if you're gonna hide drugs, look, I've hidden drugs on my kid a million times, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't. That's not true. That's a joke. I have not done that. I'm a good father. You're gonna hide drugs on someone, right? I figured you'd put it like in a bag, inside another bag, inside a lunchbox, inside another bag, inside,
Just, completely duct taped.
Like there would be no way anyone's gonna get in there, because like kids at daycare employees, they're making like $11 an hour. They're not searching a kid's bag.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is a stupid criminal. Of course he is. And then the second thing is, how was it discovered? Did the kid take it out of his pocket and go, "This is weird"?
Who knows?
Or were they like?
I mean, this like it's not even long enough to like get like much information.
Yeah, and literally the article is almost every word in the article is in the video.
Yeah.
There's like not any more information in the article as is in the video. So I'm like, my imagination just runs with this.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. I'm trying to find more information. It's like nothing.
Yeah, I just think it's that's one for the books there. 22 packages of cocaine with his 5-year-old kid.
Damn.
That's bonkers. What a fucking asshole.
All right, now watch the video I sent you and tell me what you think.
All right. I clicked on it, boys and girls. Now, this is Reddit, and there's like porn on Reddit and stuff.
No, come on.
I'm a little bit worried.
I'm classier than that.
Okay. Someone gets on a zip line. No.
Dude,
No.
Dude, what is this like rinky-dink operation they got going on here?
Dude, it looks like it's okay, I have to actually say what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're watching the video on YouTube, you can see the link, right?
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that are listening to the audio portion of this, Mad just sent me a link to a Reddit post, and this person getting on, they're on like a zipline platform, and it looks pretty legit. They're wearing a helmet, they're wearing a harness. This person just gets on and jumps off the platform, and as soon as their weight hits the harness, I'm trying to decide if it's the carabiner that unhooked or if it broke.
I think it definitely broke off.
Boom! Just gone. Fucking fell, and this is at least like 30 feet in the air.
Yeah.
This person just gets on the zip line, and it's the hook on it like the harness itself didn't break. It's where it hooks to the zip line broke, and this person just free falls. Oh my gosh! Why did you send me that?
It surprised me. I don't know. It just popped up, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Oh shit! Look at that."
Now, Matt has a history of showing me things that he comes across on Reddit, and he'll just be laughing, holding his sides, and then shove his phone in my fucking face. with no explanation and be like, look at this.
Dude, I thought about making like a YouTube channel that's just dedicated to these fails, just because like I don't know, I think they're so funny.
Yeah, like with no context, just
Yeah, just
fail
like add
after
some like crazy dubstep in the background, like welcome back to crazy fails.
back at it again with some more people
Back at
breaking
it
their
again
fucking
with the
legs.
fail.
That's
I don't
how
know,
I
I think it's
saw
hilarious.
that. That's how I was exposed to that video of that gymnast breaking her legs.
Ooh, that one was crazy.
You were watching, you were like, yo, look at this. And I'm like, oh, all right, how are you
Ooh.
doing today? Like, I hadn't spoken to you yet.
I was like, before you say anything, watch this video.
Yeah.
You need to see this.
Yeah, you fucking madman. That's
Dude,
why
it's
you're
lit.
bad day. Like, what do you do? I'm hoping she fucking survived.
Oh yeah, I mean, at the end of the video, you see she kind of like wiggles around down there, so she should be good. I mean, I would imagine.
That's when you worry, is when they don't move, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
shit. Like
Nope, they're out.
in sports growing up, you could always tell like the pansy kids because they were always hurt. You know, always like, oh my ankle, man," rolling around on the ground. It's when you
Yeah.
see like, especially in wrestling, you see someone get slammed and then they just don't move at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not even breathing. You're like, oh shit. Hospital.
Hospital
now.
Take 'em.
Right now. I saw one. It was these two big fat heavyweight kids,
Mm-hmm.
and they were decent wrestlers, but they were fat, you know. And one of them starts digging underhooks like he's about to throw him, and you see the referee like, okay, we're about to get a throw. I better get my ass out of the way, you know. So the referee gets out of the way. You see, boom, huge throw, and the other heavyweight posts his arm out to catch himself, and both of the weight of both wrestlers goes on his arm, and his arm, like his elbow, like hyperextends completely the opposite direction,
Ooh.
and it like it right angled, like his arm was right angled at the elbow, but the wrong way. It was one of the most graphic things I've ever seen, and his mom was in the stands and was fucking freaking out, and the trainers came over and just threw a blanket over his arm, so that people couldn't see it because it was so graphic.
They're just like nothing to see here. Oh man, that sounds awful.
Well, you know they have to like splint it and do all that shit before you can move them.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's running out there, and then they just threw a blanket over his arm because it was just so graphic. And now he's laying on the mat, so he's literally in the middle of the gym, and everyone's looking. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, rough. I mean, that dude's arm will never be the same, ever.
That sucks.
It'll probably work. He's not like a T-Rex now.
It functions. I mean, just a little torqued.
It still clicks a little bit.
Yeah.
Was that out of her league or out of his league or whatever? That movie with Cameron Diaz. He's like, he just literally just smoked weed. That's all he did for it. Still clicks sometimes. Jeez, hold my feeding tube. What a great fucking Reddit.
Because it's like hold my beer.
Yeah, I get that. I get the joke.
You're like, no, I know what you mean. I'm just it's a little rough. It's kind of a rough name.
This isn't a super specific article that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But it was an article about this woman that role plays as a horse and like runs around on all fours.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about these people that will like, it's like their sexual thing? Or some
Mm-hmm.
people claim it's not sexual, but I'm like, come on.
It's almost like furries, but horses.
Yeah, and they like hook them up to carts and fucking walk around, and one person has a whip and shit, and I'm like,
Ooh.
what? I mean, what happened? Like, give your head a shake and see if you still want to do that.
Yeah, dude. There's just so many fetishes I just do not understand.
Yeah.
Like feet fetishes. I can't understand. Because I can understand someone saying like, oh, she has like, I don't know.
She has pretty feet.
I mean, I don't know. Cause I was gonna say, oh, like she has like a pretty face. You know what I mean? And like there's just something like appealing about a face. But then seeing someone's like feet, it's like I don't know. They're just feet. You know what I mean? I think for the most part, all feet look the same.
I would disagree in that I have seen some feet that are aesthetically pleasing and some that are fucking gross.
Oh God, you're one of them. I'm kidding now. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a difference between people who like maintain like the hygiene of their feet, and then people who just fuck it, let it grow.
Well, like if you see a girl that has well-shaped feet, it's like, those are cute feet. I'm not like, ooh, feet.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. To be aroused enough to be able to,
But there are some feet that I will react that passionately the other fucking direction. And I will go, those feet are fucking disgusting.
Like, oh, fuck. She's got nail split in half and still growing both ways. I know what you mean. Yeah,
and just full on wearing flip-flops and shit like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And then the next fetish I really don't understand is like, just like being tied up. Like, I'd start freaking out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird too. Because, like, at what point is it like we have an understanding that we have a safe word or whatever, but you're still trusting that person?
But that's what I'm thinking. Okay, like I think handcuffs. That's like the craziest that I would go. But like the shit where it's like ropes upon ropes and like you're wearing a gag and they come in just wearing like a leather mask. That's just kind of scary. But I mean, I guess that just comes with like old age. You know what I mean? People kind of get bored of just doing the regular shit.
Yeah, people get weirder.
Understand that? I guess I don't know, but
people get weirder and like, yeah, people just get weirder as they get older.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. I mean,
bro. It's just like they have 60 years of just like regular sex, so they're just like,
nah, just normie.
I want some weird shit. I'm old. I'm fucking kooky.
Yeah. More power to them, man. But I get it.
Exactly.
The thing that I really,
I'm just saying that like, I mean, and I'm relatively young, so I can just like not understand 100%.
The thing that I really don't get is the role playing, where they're like, "Oh, I'm the pool boy." Like,
yeah.
No, I know it's you.
I think that's like more aimed like towards the younger audience. You know what I mean? Then they're like, "Ooh, what if this happened to me?" You know what I mean? Kind of like with the whole like teacher thing. Like, ooh, what? Because like everyone's had a hot teacher before.
Yeah, but like when it's the person that you're normally with dressed up as a teacher and like, I'm your teacher.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like in porn, but you mean like in real life.
Yeah, I mean, like there's people that role play and that's their sexual thing, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, but I don't get that because like you've been with this person how many times? You've been with this person how many hours? Not in a sexual context.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's you.
Ooh, I'm your pizza guy. Would you like some sausage?
I'm like, you're not the pizza guy. But yes.
Like, no, you're my wife. What are you talking about?
I would like sausage. I mean, did you bring a pizza?
Did you bring pizza?
Because we can talk about that. You're my wife that brought a pizza. You're not a pizza delivery person.
Yeah, I guess I've never thought about that. That's more like more like 30s and 40s kind of thing, right?
I guess maybe because like I'm not even super comfortable with dirty talk. And I'm like, yeah, you fucking like that. Like, you say it or think about what you said afterwards, and you're like, whoa, what?
That's just degrading.
Or if you say something, even if you say some shit during, like dirty talk is such a gamble because you can do it wrong so easy, and then it just changes everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, you fucking, and then you're like, what the fuck, what? And then you're like, our rhythm is off, and now we're, all right, let's start again. Rewind.
It's rewind time.
Yeah. And it's less of a big deal when you're with like a partner that you've been with and you're monogamous, but like if you're dating, don't fucking dirty talk. Don't do that. If you're with like someone that, yeah, if you're dating, don't dirty talk because there's way more chance you're gonna do it wrong.
Yeah. What about you? Are there any like weird fetishes that you think are kind of strange?
No, man. Most of them, really. I'm not a fetish guy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like your fetish is just your partner. You know,
Mm-hmm.
your partner should be weird enough and meet all of your needs just right to where that they are your fetish. You know,
Got you.
and then that's when you go like, all right, I'm putting a ring on that. You know,
That's what I want for the rest of my life.
yeah, like if they got to complete you in many other ways too, but like, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, if they want to be dressed up like a horse and that's their thing too, and you guys can go fucking galloping off into a field together, then absolutely, more
Hell
power
yeah.
to you.
I mean, what's next?
I mean, what's next? I don't know. You tell me. I'll tell you what's next, and it's the next episode of the Purgatory Podcast with Spike and Mad will be coming up later this week.
Hell yeah. We're going to talk about things that scared us as children and, just kind of nightmares or just like walking down Blockbuster, you accidentally take a wrong turn, go into the horror section, and you're face to face with Chucky.
That's a little preview of next podcast.
That was a little behind the scenes. For
Yeah,
next week.
yeah. Little teaser. So if you're liking what you're hearing, make sure to favorite us on the Anchor app. Follow us wherever we're at. We're on pretty much all the platforms now. Check out our
Follow us on
YouTube.
Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, check out our YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. If you want to support us beyond that, you can always pledge on the Anchor app or on the Anchor website, anchor.fm. You can show us some love there. And we'll see you next time.
See you later, folks.